Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Eastern Hancock High School for tonight's Varsity Boys basketball matchup between the 2-1 Eastern Hancock Royals and the 2-1 Northeastern Knights. Tonight's matchup promises to be a huge game for both teams. As I said, both teams come in 2-1. The Royals are led by Coach Aaron Spalding. He's got 206 wins in his career here at Eastern. 261 wins, in his career here at Eastern. The Royals have defeated Centerville and Westell and lost in a 3-point heartbreaker to New Pal last Friday night. The Knights are coached by Brent Ross. Coach Ross has a record of 204 wins to only 95 losses in his 13 years here at Northeastern. Their wins were against Seton Catholic and Centerville, and their lone loss came at the hands of Monroe Central. So what we're looking at here tonight is an exciting matchup. These are the two teams that, at least 2A over here in Eastern Indiana, these have been the two teams kind of pegged to do well this season, barring injuries or things like that. So we're looking at what should be a great game here tonight. These two teams in the same sectional. That is sectional 41, and you see right there, top of the sectional, the only two teams, Lincoln has a winning record now, 3-2, but the only two teams with wins in the sectional. If you click on or scan the QR code there on the graphic, you get a game day program that'll give you all kinds of information about tonight's game, including rosters, statistics. The statistics are for both teams, and then some general records and other stats for the Royals. As we get ready here for the introductions and national anthem, we're going to take a commercial break here in just a second. We're going to take our break. We'll be right back with starting lineups in just a minute.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA. This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
All right, folks, we're going to have starting lineups here. We're going to turn the PA on. We're going to go to them for starting lineups.
Starting off with the visiting Northeastern Knights. At one guard, a 6'2 junior, number 2, Carson Terrell. At the other guard, a 5'8 junior, number 4, Keaton Mikesell. At forward, a 6'3 senior, number 22, Peyton Lumpkin. At center, a 6'8 senior, number 34, Raiden Faust. And at the other forward, a 6'3 junior, number 40, Grant Luby. The Knights are coached by Mr. Brett Ross. And now for your Eastern Hancock Royals. At one guard, a 6-foot junior, number 2, Silas Spalding. At the other guard, a 6-foot junior, number 11, Jacob Spalding. At 1 forward, a 5'11 senior, number 15, Cole Rainbolt. At guard, a 6' senior, number 21, Landon O'Neill. And at guard, a 6'3 junior, number 23, Edric Miller. Your Royals are coached by Mr. Aaron Spalding.
As we look here tonight for a couple players to watch, Braden Faust for the Knights, averaging 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals. And Silas Spalding for the Royals, 12 points, 2 assists. And you got to see that number go up, that 3-point percentage. He's only shooting 25% on the season. We expect to see that number rise here in tonight's game if we want to see a victory. Edric Miller and Braden Faust set to tip. Faust, unsurprisingly, gets the tip. Gets it over to Mikesell.
And we got that trap going.
Drives, traps. There's Luby, corner 3. He hits it.
And they're going to go full court press with Faust up top. We got the guys to beat this, though, and we're going to make them back off.
Yep. Jacob Spalding gets it over to his brother Cy on the near wing. Up top, Landon. Back to Cy. 3 from the near wing. Got it. Silas Spalding with 3. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knights.
But we saw a lot of defensive pressure from our JV. We'll see if the varsity can do that same thing.
In the corner, Keaton Mikesell gets it inside to Luby. Luby up top. That was Lumpkin. Peyton Lumpkin, his brother Carter graduated last year. Over to Faust on the near wing. Stolen away by Edric Miller. Edric's going to run with it. Wisely pulls it out and gives it to Rainbolt. Landon pump fakes, gets Luby in the air. Landon's 3 is too hard, and Faust with a rebound.
Yeah, nice move. And that was some of that defense we're talking about.
Faust on the far side almost takes out, looks like Taylor Cook over there. Mikesell up top, over to Luby. Luby drives on Edric.
Good.
Spins, ripped away by Cole Rainbolt.
Wow. Great help side defense.
Jacob Spalding, little ISO here. Pulls up, fade away, 15-footer is beautiful. And Jacob Spalding has 2. Get it inside, nice extra pass. Yep. Peyton Lumpkin puts it up for 2.
Didn't get our rotations that time. They took advantage.
Yep. Peyton is if I remember watching him last year in the sectional games, was a really hard player.
Yeah, I was going to say, he seemed like on that team last year, a guy did all the grunt work for him.
Yes, he was. Miller thought about the 3, back up top to O'Neill, over to Rainbolt, wide open. Had the open shot, didn't take it. Landon back to Eddie on the near side. Royals are being patient here, not forcing anything.
Yeah, they've got some decent looks. They're looking for the really good look. There's foul.
Yep, they're going to call the bump on Mikesell.
Simon, I just rolled his ankle.
If you're watching, if you're a Northeastern fan and you hear us mispronounce a name, just let us know. Checking into the game. Let's see, we have Caleb Harmon I saw come in, Wes Hunt come in, and did you see who else came in?
I did not.
Carson Scarrett comes in. Oh, Deach, Ben Deach.
I was watching Cy. Look, whatever happened there, he tweaked something. He's hobbling a little bit.
One thing, you'll see a lot of these guys play a lot of minutes, a lot of even minutes. About their top 8 or 9 guys are going to play similar amount of time. Jake Spalding spins in the lane, kicks. Open 3 from Eddie in the corner, in and out. Rainbolt fighting for it, and Lumpkin just had better position.
Yep, he did. Cole tried to reach and got caught up in it.
Yep, and I like Cole's effort there. I feel like we're a little loud. Maybe just the extra noise in the gym. There we go. Hopefully that's better.
Yeah, great fans tonight. Gym nearly full, both sides.
Not quite that packed house we had against New Pal.
Yeah.
That was a great game. Cole gets the deflection there, keeps it from getting in there to Harmon. Yeah, we can't. Our printed program printed pretty blurry, so if we mispronounce something, that's why.
Another deflection. That time Silas.
And we saw that in the JV game. We had active hands everywhere.
Yep.
Luby coming back in.
That was quick.
Like I said, Coach Ross just going to sub guys all the time. And he's using it as a coaching moment. You see, he takes Scarrett out, and he's doing it to coach him up. Instead of letting him just fester on little mistakes, use that and coach it up. Up top is Hunt. Over to Lumpkin.
Oh, we got to be aware of the backside. Lumpkin gets in.
Yep. That was too easy.
Jake Desai, there it is.
Silas again for three. Silas Spalding, 6 points right here early on, and we needed those threes.
There's a steal
from Landon.
Off the deflection from Rainbolt, by the way. We want to give Cole credit for that.
Cy feeling it, steps back, top of the key, no. Oh, and Harmon couldn't handle it, and it's going to be Royal ball.
Yeah, and Cy is hurt. There's something, or Jake that time.
That was Jake,
down. Yeah. Said he got caught, got a elbow in the chest. Ref didn't see it that way, or at all.
Faust just came back in. He's so long, 6'8". Just deters everything in the paint. Landon drives, jump stop, over Deach, no.
It tries to high banker, but it won't fall.
Rebounded by Terrell. Terrell kicks it over, good ball movement. Hunt for three, and he got it. Wesley Hunt knocks down the three. The lone sophomore that gets a lot of minutes here on the varsity for the Knights. Knights have a 10-8 lead. Jake Spalding up top, kicks it over to Cy for three. Leaves that one short. Throw it up. We got to get back, boys. This is the same thing that happened at New Pal. Luby runs the floor, and then Faust runs the floor. Nobody was there.
Yep. And unofficially right now, I don't have us with any rebounds, offensive or defensive.
No, we got to get in there. Their positioning is just much better than ours.
Yep. Cole for three.
In and out.
Now we've got nobody there. We're all standing around the perimeter.
Well, now we're worried about getting back because we've gotten beat so much.
Yep.
Terrell drives in with the left hand. No. Edric fights for it and gets it. Yeah, our first rebound 5.5 minutes into the game.
Yep.
That's, good body positioning by the Knights, but that's just, Rainbolt's been given some good effort, but Lumpkin and Faust, two hard guys to get a rebound around. Landon, deep three, short. Yep. Terrell with his third rebound of the game. Luby tries to go into Faust. Rainbolt gets a couple deflections there.
Yep, we got a double team on him, but they get able to reset.
Hunt, another three, no good. Edric with the rebound there. Edric's our second leading rebounder behind Rainbolt. Jake Spalding drives and just lost it out of bounds. Trying to pass it to Dwayne House.
Gray and Burton check in for Rainbolt Miller.
Lumpkin, Harper. My daughter's name is Harper. Harmon and Mike Sell check in. Terrell is the Knights quarterback. Really good rebounder and defender.
All right, thank you for that.
They had a good football season this year.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how Terrell's strong, and you can see that with Harmon too. Strong guy inside.
You got a lot of thick kids.
Yeah.
Like athletic thick.
Yeah, not fat. Knights lead by 4 here. And Royals, outside of 2 Silas Spalding threes, have just been cold, not able to hit anything.
Yep. And not get any second chances.
Yep. Mike Sell in the corner gets it back up top to Hunt. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. Steal there by Silas Spalding, and he's tied up by Terrell. And that's going to be Royal ball on the jump as Carson Scarrett's going to come back in.
You're right there. He's subbing like a hockey game.
Yeah.
And guys get 30 seconds. Give me what you got for a minute and a half, and
like I said, he's going to sub a lot, but
Gray thinks about
you're
it.
going to see a lot of guys get similar minutes here. Silas drives in, puts up the tough shot, and gets it to fall.
Looking for a foul, but that was just a strong basket.
Tough D. Oh, Grant got a deflection there, knocks it out. Silas Spalding, 8 points so far. He's got 8 of the Royals' 10 here in the first quarter. And we just talked about him as a player to watch before the game, that he was somebody that we needed to see his shooting percentage tick up a little bit because he's had good looks. He's just been on the struggle bus as far as getting them to fall this year.
Yeah, that's unusual compared to last year.
Yeah. Obviously one of the top three-point shooters in school history. Luby with the ball way outside, over to Mikesell inside the half-court circle. Gets it over to Hunt, back up to Mikesell.
It's like they're trying to catch Lumpkin underneath with us napping. We really
get it to Lumpkin in the corner.
Yep.
Cross court to Luby, nothing there. They pull it back out. Knights with a 2-point lead, under 20 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Mikesell over to Hunt. Hunt drives. Tries to put up the crazy layup. Nobody blocked out Faust.
Everybody's standing and watching.
Silas gets stopped, kicks it over to Landon. 3 on the way, short.
And really, we didn't shoot horrible. It wasn't great, but to me, like the downfall that time, we're just not getting on the boards. We got 2 rebounds in an 8-minute quarter, and it's not because the shooting was so good that there weren't any to be had.
No. So the Knights with a 4-point lead here. And like you said, I have the Knights as having 7 rebounds to our 2.
Yeah.
And I could be off on those 7. I focus more on the Eastern stats than the stats for the Knights.
Defense not been bad. I got us with 4 steals. We've got 4 or 5 deflections. But we got to do a better job on the boards. That last possession was a great example. It's kind of a wild shot there from Hunt, and we got a bunch of guys just standing and watching. Nobody put a body on Faust. He got an easy follow layup.
Well, and nobody attacked the glass.
Nope.
We were waiting to catch it at chest height instead of going up and attacking the glass, and you just can't do that.
Nope. And I imagine that was a conversation that was part of that huddle there. Royals make substitution as Miller comes back in for O'Neill. We got the Spalding twins, Burton and Gray, on the floor. Looks like Lubby, Lumpkin, Hunt, Mikesell, and Faust for the Knights. Faust
didn't
hits
get
the
out
3.
there. Faust hits a long 2.
Oh, they count foot on the line.
Foot on the line. But you got to get out there.
Yep. Knights changed their pressure to full court man-to-man. Long 3
there we
from
go.
Grant.
Grant gets one to fall.
Faust again. Nope, leaves that one short. Hey, we got a rebound, but it's not because of effort. It's because guys were standing around.
Yep. Grant in the corner again. Hit that, Grant. Nope. That one was long and it hit the wire up top there. Faust, 6 points, 3 rebounds so far. You're not going to keep him off the glass totally, but you got to work harder than what we've been working so far in the first quarter. Luby on the wing, up top to Hunt. Hunt had a look, drives, kicks back to Luby. Back to Hunt, corner 3. Not there. Grant with the rebound. Jacob Spalding kicks over. Edric thought about it. Edric's just got to look to be more assertive offensively.
Yeah.
He's a junior this year. He's got to take a bigger role in our offense. Grant back out to Jake, guarded by Mikesell. Back to Cy.
And we're trying to break down the defense. They're doing a good job of cutting off the lane, so we're not getting those open kickouts.
Edric gets a screen from Grant. Grant, 14-footer's good. And Grant Gray has 5 here early on.
Lubby with the ball. Jake all over him.
Yep. I think we got to get a little more pressure on their guards. Problem is we get pressure on their guards and that opens up those passing lanes.
Yeah, and that's what I think why Coach called the trap back. Just kind of a more traditional 2-3 here.
He'll be up on the wing. Looks to get it into Mikesell.
Nice
stolen
job.
away by Cyrus Burton. Cyrus saw that one coming. He smelled it out. Edric to Jake up top. Jake drives. Kicks back up. Cyrus for 3. Got it. Cyrus Burton gives the Royals the lead again. Nice little play there with him and Jacob Spalding.
And they're making us move. We got to
Lumpkin
keep up
goes
the
up
hustle.
and it's swatted by Grant.
Grant Gray with the block.
Kick Edric wide open 3 from the corner.
That's it.
Got it, Eddie. And the Royals get on a roll. Timeout, Coach Ross.
Got some shots to fall down a few possessions in a row.
Yep.
Got some good defense, and I think we had a rebound in there, so starting to play a better overall game.
We're going to take a quick timeout and hear from Double Barrel Woodworks. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. Double Barrel Woodworks, owned by an EH teacher, EH alum. Check them out on Facebook.
O'Neal checks in. Silas has his first break.
Deach to Mikesell. Deach looking to get it inside. Can't do it, and he travels with it. The Knights have Deach, Faust, Mikesell, Harmon, and Terrell. Royals have Jacob Spalding, Landon O'Neal, Edric Miller, Grant Gray, and Cyrus Burton. Jacob with Mikesell on him. Kicks it, Grant. Long 2 from the corner, got it.
Woo! Grant has been kind of our microwave offense here. He's got, 7 points since he's come in? Eddie nearly got that one.
Grant, 7 points, 1 rebound. Deach gets it into Faust. Good ball movement there by the Knights. Mikesell 3, no. Nobody blocks out Terrell. And he puts it up and in for 2. His first basket of the game, but he's got 4 rebounds already. Eastern Hancock lead is 5. Edric finds Grant again. Jake, not a good shot.
No,
Jake.
I think Jake's frustrated.
Yes, he
He's
is.
getting bumped a little bit, and he didn't like it.
Yep. He's been getting bumped a lot, and you keep seeing him kind of NBA flop a little bit here. And he's limping off the court. I think he's got dead legs, so Silas will check in for Jake.
Yep.
Really, only 1 foul each way.
They're letting them play, but it's not
been
like,
rough.
No, it's just the bumping, but from two physical, defensive-minded teams here.
Deach throws it right to Cyrus Burton. That's his second steal of the quarter. Grant 3, got it. Grant Gray has 10. And immediately traps Deach, almost forced a turnover there. Back to Terrell.
And I like the Knights passing. They do a really good job of finding the open guy.
Deach, no. Good block out by Cyrus.
I was going to say that was better. All Faust could do was use his long arms, try to tip it, and went right to the Royals. Who grabbed that one? I didn't see.
Eddie.
Oh, Laney gets the charge. That's tough, but he left his feet kind of floating toward a guy, and they're gonna give it to the defender.
Oh, it didn't. Wrong.
And Lumpkin gets up, kind of walking it off too.
Yeah. I said Grant Gray, 10 points, first player in double figures for either team. Eastern leads by 8. Lumpkin over to Mikesell. Terrell up top with it over to Lumpkin. Faust in the corner, guarded by Gray. Get it into Terrell. No! Almost stolen away by Landon.
That defensive recovery forced the travel, though. Yeah, Landon got his hand out, couldn't quite pull it in.
Yep. Cole Rainbolt going to check back in for Cyrus Burton. Cyrus, a lot of good things that aren't going to show up in the stat sheet. Deflections and tips there.
Yep, and Grant Gray going to take a break too.
Yep. Good spark from those two. Jacob Spalding comes back in. He got over that Charlie horse.
Yeah, one of the nice things with our team is we can bring guys like Cyrus and Grant off the bench and get some offense or at least some energy going. And
one more pass, Cole.
Yep, Cole just a little slow. Back to him, though.
There's it. Cole Rainbolt for 3.
Nearly a steal. Terrell gets the easy layup, though.
But I'll take that going for the steal.
Yeah.
You're trying to make something happen. It's not just out of position. Eastern leads by 9. Silas over to Edric from the far wing. Buries it. Edric Miller's got 6.
This is more of the team we expected to see.
Yes.
And you can look at the guys though. They're that offensive success. You can see them focusing even more on defense now too.
There's Terrell up to Mikesell over to Hunt. Hunt. Oh, he had Mikesell cutting Hunt top 3.
Way off.
Tipped.
Yep, Landon draws the foul.
They're going to call a foul on Terrell. He was fighting for it. Landon had position.
Yep, and you don't see that very often. Landon went flying, but he did a nice job.
Probably selling it.
No.
Landon wouldn't do that.
He's not a good enough actor.
Under a minute to play. Royal lead is 12. 32-20, and I mean, feels like we were just down 5 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, shooting started to pick up. Oh,
Jake gets it in. Good block there by Faust.
Yep, Royals don't panic
Back
though.
To Eddie. I think Eddie got credit for that rebound.
I was wondering if there's a rebound off a block like that.
Yeah.
Grown accustomed to seeing this from Coach Spalding's teams here at the end of the quarter.
Yep.
We'll work it around for a good shot. Knights trying desperately to keep us from getting that good shot.
10 seconds here. You see us attack in a couple. Silas over to Landon. Oh. That's the shot we wanted. Cole fighting for the rebound there.
Yep. Landon hadn't got heated up yet.
Mikesell's 3/4 court heave is no good. And Eastern Hancock will take a 32-20 lead into the halftime break. A really nice finish to that quarter.
Yeah, good second quarter.
I mean, a great played quarter for both teams, but that second quarter, both teams really, or the second half of the second quarter, the Royals just started hitting those shots and pulled away. We have a Dave's Express Care Car Wash halftime show produced by our communications class, and we'll be back after that with the second half of action. tipped away. Cyrus Burton's going to take it in, and he's going to get the...
Welcome to our Eastern Hancock Sports News. Our winter sports consist of boys basketball, girls basketball, wrestling, and swimming. Let's get started with swimming. Both boys and girls swimming have an EH Invitational against Centerville, Liberty Christian, Heron High School, Indianapolis-Scecina, and Elwood Community.
Then let's talk about wrestling. The wrestling team has a meet at Union City Super 6 tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Next up, boys basketball. Both JV and Varsity have upcoming games against Knightstown at Eastern Hancock High School on Friday, December 17th. JV coming into the season with a 2-1 overall win rate, and Varsity also with a 2-1 overall win rate.
And finally, on the girls basketball, Varsity and JV girls basketball have a game against LaPel High School on Tuesday, December 14th. JV girls with a great overall win rate of 8-0, followed by Varsity girls with an 8-1 overall win rate. And that's going to conclude our quick sports recap.
Here we got our post-game interview here with Miss Sugar.
Yes.
And I'll ask first question here. So, how'd you feel about your skills coming into this competition?
You know, I'm really good at this sportsing thing.
Right.
And so I just went out there and I sportsed really hard.
Right. Okay. So what does this win mean to you and your team here?
Clearly, it's a victory that matters.
Right.
I'm really, really proud.
All right. That's gonna conclude our interview here. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, I'm Sal Spalding. I'm here with
Joey Blocker.
and I'm here to ask a couple questions. All right?
Yeah.
So, how did you get into swimming?
So my freshman year, I decided to quit basketball. I was not very good, and the only other winter sports were swimming and wrestling. So I picked swimming.
All right. So, what races are you in?
The 50 freestyle and the 100 freestyle.
All right. So, what are your hopes and expectations for this season?
This season we're pretty good. We're probably the best we're gonna be in a while, or have been in a while. So hopefully a sectional win would be good. Go out there and win some big meets. Yeah.
So, to get that good, obviously, practice has to do a lot of that. So, what's like the hardest practice like you've ever endured?
Over Christmas break, we had this practice called 201s, and you swim 100s, and each time you swim it, it has to be 1 second faster.
Okay.
So it really just ends up like you're just going all out, and you'll get like 20, 30 hundreds deep, and you have to like drop time each time, so it gets pretty hard.
So that's all we have. Now on to Isaac and Mrs. Dowd.
Hey, I'm Isaac, and I'm here with Coach Dowd and the girls basketball team, and I'm asking her a few questions about this season. So first off, I have, how's the season gone so far?
It's gone great. We're at 8-1 right now. We've had a lot of contribution from a lot of players. We've got a lot of balance and depth, and so we've been able to win a couple of big games, I think due to the fact we can wear people down.
Yeah, that's good. Are you surprised with this performance?
No, not a bit. We were young last year. Even though we're still young, we have experience back, so we can't label ourselves as young from an experience standpoint. So I'm not a bit surprised with where we are right now. In fact, I feel like we're ahead of where I thought we might be at this point. So from a coaching standpoint, extremely pleased with the kids, their effort, and their competitiveness and desire to win.
Alrighty, and what's the main focus for the remainder of the season?
Win, for sure. We want to win. We have a conference title, within our reach. We got big games ahead. Blue Rivers, one of the toughest, if not maybe preseason ranked #1 in our conference. We've taken care of Wapahani, so we want to get that. So conference is big. Obviously we'd like to win out, but then your next site after that would be sectional. And we have a pretty tough sectional, but we also know we're competitive and it's up for grabs, and we can be one to grab hold of it.
Alrighty, that's it, and enjoy the second half.
All right there, folks. After that halftime show by Mr. Paxton's communications class, we'll take a look here at our halftime stats. Pretty even in a lot of categories. The one thing where you notice a difference is that three-point percentage. The Royals hitting 44% of their threes to only 22% from the Knights.
We definitely caught fire in that second quarter and dropping three-pointers like rain. And it started with Grant Gray. And I think both of the Spaldings jump in on there, and I think Eddie hit one or two, and it was huge. So we'll see if we can keep this up as we keep moving on. The Royals are I don't know that we expected this big of a lead in this game, but we know we were down 5 early, and the Knights could catch fire just as easy.
Yeah, I didn't know. You know, we have 3 games worth of film on the Knights. Centerville, we saw Centerville. Centerville is going to struggle all year. They played them very similarly to us. Seton Catholic, I don't know what to expect. I know Seton's had some starters in and out of the lineup, so I don't know if they were there against the Knights. Monroe Central was kind of surprising. I thought the Knights would win that one. It was a close game, but I thought Northeastern would come out on top of that game.
So we'll get set for this second half here. Royals going with starters.
Knights with starters as well.
And it's Royals ball.
Trying to get Silas going again here. He had those 2 quick threes right off the bat, and then we didn't hear much from him after that. Cole gets a 3 from the wing. Back of the rim. Silas there for the rebound. Landon trying to get into the paint. Kicks it back out to Eddie. Silas pulls the trigger and buries another 3. Silas Spalding has 11.
And you were saying he's one of the guys that's got to get going for us, and he has done that so far.
Yes, he has. Faust guarded by Spalding. Up top to Luby, back over to Faust. He's going to drive, takes it in. Great move, but couldn't finish. Edric takes the rebound.
Yeah, and that was good defense. It was Eddie, and I didn't see who else was over there, but they both went up at different times. Faust had to kind of double pump in the air and couldn't quite
Silas,
do it.
no, but Cole Ringbolt fights for that rebound and gets it. Those are the kind of little Dennis Rodman-like plays that Cole can, if he can be our Rodman, that'd be great.
Yep.
Don't shoot a fadeaway, Jake.
Well, we couldn't get to that one. Faust just too big for him to get around that time. Yeah, and that was fair. Jake was already leaning into that. He was anticipating a little more contact, and Mikesell wasn't having anything to do with it.
Yeah.
If that was soccer, Jake would have got a yellow card for simulation.
I don't know what that means, so I don't really.
You can just trust me.
I don't think Northeastern fans know what it means
Probably
either.
not. That's all right.
Good
That
ball
was
movement,
pretty.
yeah.
Terrell, the quarterback, right? I mean, that's
It's Luby for 2.
And here comes that pressure. That's more trouble than it gave us at all in the first half.
Silas takes it in and struggles to finish there.
Yeah, but good defense by the Knights. Forced a tough shot. There's another one.
Terrell with 2 more. He's got 6.
And really, we've got to take advantage of that 3-on-2 we get at the bottom part of that press. Kind of waiting a bit, letting them get back.
Lumpkin got a hand in there, knocked it away, and it'll stay with the Royals. Silas Spalding to inbound. Finds Jake back up top to Eddie. Landon drives in.
Getting a call on the
I think
floor.
he caught a hip from Lumpkin. This ref saying he was shooting?
The guy underneath was saying it was on. I thought he was saying it was on the floor.
It was definitely on the floor. He was given. Oh, maybe he was trying to signal that it was on 22.
Oh, yeah. Landon was hoping to get a couple of free throws.
He's got to get going. Landon hasn't hit a shot yet, so.
Well, that's he knows seeing his free throw go in should help him. There we go.
Seeing that go in will help him. I just had to talk about it. If I'd known that, I would have said it earlier.
There, yep.
Travel.
Terrell gave the ball fake, but didn't stop moving.
There's that pressure again. Beat the pressure and.
I think they're just hoping to slow us down a little bit since we got on that run at.
Well, I think they're hoping to speed us up on this end.
Yeah.
Cy over to Edric. Edric drives.
Yep. And that was kind of a soft foul. We'll take it.
After a first half where there was almost no fouls,
right.
We've got a couple softies here. Faust will get Terrell. Deach will get Mikesville. And Silas will inbound. Royals by 13. 5:06 to go here in the third.
Good patience.
Edric. Landon's going to drive. Threes haven't been falling, so get in the paint. Missed that one. Rebounded by Hunt. Luby couldn't handle it. It goes over into the middle school cheer block.
It took an awkward spin when it hit Luby's hands.
Yeah.
And there goes the press.
Yep.
Now they're just going to extend a trap. It looks almost like a 1-3-1.
Yeah, it is. We saw Lumpkin come up there high. So Royals are trying to adjust to it. Come on, Cole.
Yep.
Steal there by Lumpkin. Luby gets it into Faust. We let him get in too deep.
He was inside the block. Cole's going to pick that one up. That was good offense from the Knights and a great finish by Faust.
Yeah, we just let him get too deep, and you almost just have to concede there. You're not going to stop that once a 6'8" guy gets in that deep.
And Cole's second foul. Burton comes in. And I didn't see who just came in for Lubby.
That would be, I can't tell.
I think it was Hunt.
Faust rolls in the free throw. That gives him 9 points on the night. We'll struggle a little bit here to get the rhythm with this new pressure. And Faust is so hard to throw around when he plays the point up there.
Yeah.
It's like when the girls use Ruby White.
I was just going to say that. We see this.
Silas lost it there, and turnover for the Royals. Good D by the Knights.
And really, they were just forcing us to go back and forth by the half-court line. We never got an angle to get it down towards the baseline. That would have relieved the pressure. Lead down to 10.
Yep. Hunt to Deach. Back over to Hunt. Good inbound play there, but Hunt couldn't get it to fall.
Yep, so
nice job by Cyrus Burton. Watch this here on the replay. Cyrus was just fighting for that against bigger players.
Yep, and that's all position. You can see him as soon as that shot went up, he got in front of Faust.
And we had somebody in the chat earlier talking about how, Terrell's that kind of D and rebound kind of guy. And you can tell he's just fighting for everything. You see him fighting in there. And I've been really impressed watching him try to crash the glass. He just didn't have the position there and ended up picking up the foul. His second.
Knights team is fun to watch.
Yeah. Take a quick look at our cheerleaders. For my wife.
student section not really into that. Too busy with phones and pajamas.
Here's the sectional like we were talking about earlier. Royals, Knights, and the Cambridge City Lincoln Golden Eagles, the only teams with winning records right now. But you see right there, Knightstown and Union County have only played one game. So it'll be interesting. But these two teams definitely the favorites in this sectional. Moving back to Hagerstown this year, it was nice for us broadcasting being in Shenandoah last year, being a little bit closer.
Yeah.
But the atmosphere, especially with us and Northeastern being the two kind of favorites, it's going to be an awesome atmosphere at Hagerstown.
Yeah.
I love when the sectional's over there.
Yeah, that's
it's
a
kind
cool
of centrally.
gym.
It's centrally located, so you get the best crowds. They do a great job of hosting.
Yep, I agree.
That's one of my favorite environments because it's not a huge gym, but it always feels packed.
Yes, it does. Oh,
Terrell
got
with the
a
block.
piece of that.
Yep.
Wow.
Faust off and running, dishes to Terrell, can't hit, gets his own. Oh, no, Edric gets the rebound. Jake Spalding going to get pick up. Oh,
no, they let that one go.
Should have picked up the charge there, but doesn't. Now the Knights are running. Hunt off the side of the backboard.
That's Cy.
Rebounded by Silas. It's getting very chippy very quickly here.
Ref's gonna have to take control of this, so we're gonna start seeing some elbows.
And as we saw from the New Pal game, we don't like chippy as much as New Pal
Great
did.
cut.
Oh, but just can't hit.
Yeah, Jake tried to finger roll it with a little English, and it took it wide.
Foul cut off by Burton. Kicks out to Hunt, and he buries the three. And the lead is down to 7.
Yep, and the Knights called timeout. I had to look down. I thought it was Coach Spalding. Coach Ross.
And that is, that 1-3-1 sped us up.
Yep.
We got sped up by the 1-3-1, and it affected us on defense a little bit. Couple turnovers. You talked about it earlier. We hit a couple shots. Our defense locked down. Now we have a couple turnovers, and our defense is starting to get a little sloppy.
Yep. So this actually, I think this will be good for us, though, having that timeout, get a chance to collect ourselves and maybe plan a new plan of attack.
If we look at the conference standings, the Knights right now on top of the TEC. But again, a lot of teams over there have not played very many games. You see Knightstown, Union County, all with just one game played. Union City struggling a little bit. Centerville we saw really struggling. Really young team. I think it's going to be a two-team race between the Knights and the Eagles. But Hagerstown and Winchester are going to want to have something to say about that as well.
Yeah.
The Royals and the MEC. This could be a 3-team race between us, Monroe Central, and Wapahani. The 3 definite favorites, although Randolph Southern's been impressive so far.
We'll see how long they can maintain that one.
Yeah. Daleville as well.
Yeah.
Daleville's played pretty well so far. Still that trap. Get it into Cyrus.
And really, this is kind of how they started the game.
Yep.
A little deflection there. Ball going to stay with the Royals.
Well, and Luby at the top is fine, but he's not 6'8", so just a little bit easier to pass around him, although he works his butt off up there to get in position. That's one thing. Every player on this Knights team they work for positioning all the time.
Well, they think they're probably like us. They see that Shenandoah is finally down. Those kids graduated, and the sectional championship's going to be up for grabs. Oh! And they're going to call Cyrus on that, probably with the body. It looked clean up top, but he went down hard on his tailbone. I think Edric's going to come in for him.
Yeah, he definitely got him with the body there. And that'll put Scarrett at the line to shoot 2. Haven't seen much of him tonight. He's been played a little bit in the first half. Edric's going to come in and get Landon.
Oh, it's Landon. I thought Cyrus was going to get a break because he didn't have anything to catch him but his rear.
Yep.
Second one
rolls in. The second one too. Leads down to 5.
We need to collect ourselves and get a good shot.
They got Faust back in at the top of this 1-3-1.
That's a good play right there.
Oh, can't hit the shot. Lumpkin with another rebound.
That was the offense we wanted, though.
Yep.
A couple really good passes. Luby for three. Or was that Deach?
No, Deach over to Luby, sorry. Missed it. Grant with the rebound. Why'd you pick it up there, Jake?
Yep.
So I was talking to Coach Bechtel actually today at lunch because we were talking about our schedule, and he insisted that as a basketball team, you want to play everybody in your sectional during the regular season, which is completely opposite of what we want in football. I really don't want to see those teams in football all season. I want to come in fresh. And he was explaining that it's this situation exactly right here. We got on a run. We made them show their plan B, which is that, that 1-3-1 trap. And so you get them to kind of show different things, and you have an idea in the back of your head of some of the adjustments you want to make.
Right. Yeah, it's harder to game plan in football twice, I think.
And I think football, one or two big plays can make such a big difference, whereas in basketball, one or two big plays can be a couple threes. There's another shot there's no good by Grant, but that's 6 points. That's not – 6 points in football is a lot different than 6 points in basketball.
And they've got us running. They're doing a good job recovering.
Yep. Eddie deflects that out of bounds. They'll stay with the Knights. And so, he said this is the exact situation. We want our kids to feel this pressure. We want them to see, and that gives us a chance to look at some things to adjust.
Right.
Terrell and Hunt come back in.
We lost.
Yep. Scarrett. Back to Deach on the far wing. Tries to go cross court. Does. Grant knocks it away and gets the steal. Royals by 5, under a minute. Oh, Jake didn't catch that clean, or else he would have had a wide open three. Bad pass by Grant, but Silas recovers it.
We're getting all 5 of us almost outside the arc now, up high. Grant for 3. Nope.
Cyrus puts it back up, and he's fouled by Hunt. Is this our first free throws of the game? I don't have us shooting any free throws.
It may be. No, you talked about there weren't very many fouls in the first half.
No.
Well, we're shooting so many jump shots, we're not getting to the basket to get the foul calls very much. There's hits them both. Those are big. We are struggling to score. 30 seconds.
Mike still just hounded by Jacob Spalding. Gets it inside to Faust. Faust slipped.
They're going to call him.
He's lowering it.
Okay.
Oh, they're going to call the charge.
Yeah, he dropped. I thought he dropped his shoulder, and I wondered if they were going to call it because Cyrus was moving with him.
I thought he traveled. I thought Cyrus kind of pulled the chair out. Let's look at it here on the replay. Oh, I got the ref being overexcited more than the foul.
Yeah, you can see him. He may have traveled too, but he kind of dropped his shoulder a little bit to try to get around.
Eddie's trapped in the corner.
Yep, turnover.
Mike still steals it.
They're going to get.
Nope. Didn't get a shot off.
Yep, Hunt couldn't get a hold of the ball quick enough to get a good shot.
Nope.
So an ugly second quarter for the Royals, but we still got a 7-point lead. And we've got to do a better job of adjusting to that defensive pressure from the Knights, or it's going to be a long fourth quarter. But right now, we are sitting in a position to win. Got nobody in foul trouble. Knights with 5, so they're real close to being in the bonus, or putting us in the bonus. And as you just saw, those free throws make a huge difference for us when the shots aren't falling.
It's our double barrel Woodworks timeout. Oh, or not timeout, quarter break. You know what it's time for? Trivia question.
There we go.
Dave's trivia question. Chat with us on Facebook and YouTube. One of them the Eastern fans should know, and one of them the Northeastern fans should know. Try to put something in there for both sets of fans. How many schools consolidated to make Eastern Hancock? If you can tell us, even better. And how many schools consolidated to make Northeastern?
That is a fantastic question.
I got their information from their website, so if I'm wrong on that, I got it straight from Northeastern's website.
Knight's going to start out with the ball. Terrell, Deach, Faust, Hunt, and Lumpkin in. The Royals, it is Gray, Burton, Spalding, and Miller.
That was a nice play there. Good job by Burton, though, to defend it, but then Faust hits that shot. He's in double figures with 11. The lead is 5.
There we go. That's it. That just wanted to make that quick pass.
Good extra one.
Cyrus, the only one even close, though, to be able to rebound, and he didn't have position on Lumpkin. Faust again. Yep. And it looks like they may try to ride the big guy.
3-point game here.
There it is.
There we go. Grant Gray hits another 3.
Uh-oh. Like Jake Spalding turned an ankle or something there. And we got a collision.
We had James said 4 for Northeastern. Whitewater, Webster, Williamsburg, and Fountain City. He thinks 3 for Eastern Hancock. See if you can guess them.
Terrell comes out. Lubby back in.
Give bonus points if you can tell me how many sectionals each one of those won.
Woo. If you're in the gym right now, you ought to be able to do that at least for Eastern. Grant for 3. Nope. Nice pass.
And to Faust.
Whoa,
by Grant
baby.
Gray. Grant Gray with the block. Jake's 3, no good. Deach with the rebound up ahead to Faust, and he puts it in for 2 more.
It's got to feel pretty good throwing those, full court passes to a 6'8" guy.
Yeah. 4-point game again.
And we're getting shots. We just got to hit those threes. We're like 1 for 4 in the last 4 possessions.
Kick there by Lumpkin.
Yep, Jake decided to tackle a little bit different. He had Grant on the baseline. Lumpkin's leg got in the way. O'Neal checked in for the Royals.
There we go, open 3. Jacob Spalding buries it.
Another assist for Cyrus Burton, who picked up the foul there. Burton grabbed it. Let's see if that can get us going a little bit. Deach. This three's no good. Lumpkin grabs the rebound, though. And they get Lubby underneath. Yep. And another timeout. We can't let guys other than Faust get the rebounds. I mean,
No.
Faust got the height advantage, and there's some things there, but we got to be able to control those other guys. We can't give those up.
So the answer to our trivia question here, we asked how many schools it consolidated. 3 for the Royals: Westland, Wilkinson, and Charlottesville combined to make Eastern Hancock. And Northeastern was Fountain City, Webster, Williamsburg, and Whitewater. The question I had for bonus points, if anybody could say how many sectionals they'd all won. Charlottesville won 2, Wilkinson won 2, Westland won 1, Fountain City and Whitewater each won a sectional. Webster and Williamsburg never did. Although they were typically playing over there in that Richmond sectional. Not going to win a lot back then.
That is a terrific question, too. All right, Spalding to Spalding inbounds. And here we go. We gotta beat this. Gotta beat this trap. They're back to a 2-3.
Yep. Just switching it up, keeping us honest.
Yep.
Landon open 3.
Oh,
in
man.
and out.
He cannot buy a jumper tonight.
Cyrus fighting for it, but Lumpkin picks up his 7th rebound of the game. Luby just hounded up there, up to Deach, over to Lumpkin. I'm getting excited and I'm forgetting to keep track of points over here.
Deep 3 from Hunt. 2-point lead for the Royals.
Now it's that 1-3-1 zone.
Yep.
Jake beats it himself. Finds Landon, back to Jake. Jake finds Cyrus, open 3. Got it. Cyrus Burton having a big night. Faust at the free throw line. Has
nice
it stripped
steal.
away. Oh, man.
Now, O'Neill gets credit for the steal, but that was Jake Spalding there with the deflection.
Well, Deach hustling back. Landon had Silas up ahead, but just couldn't get it over Deach's fingertips. Great deflection. And it's a 5-point lead for Eastern Hancock.
Now we got a man defense. We should be able to get something going against this.
Jake pulls up from 15 and buries it.
That's good for him. He needs to see the ball go through the hoop.
Yep. He's got 7. We've struggled in recent games to get somebody not named O'Neill or Spalding to score. Lumpkin with 2 more. We've had it tonight. Burton, Edric, and Grant having good nights.
And I'll tell you, this Knights team they're bumping. They're getting physical.
Grant, they're going to get a block call.
See, and a lot of times you get that as because he's out, it looks to be out of control, you'll get the charge there.
See the call here on the replay.
And with Grant turning his back, that's tough. That's a tough call.
I would have probably called a charge. But
yeah. Mikesell and Faust check back in. Yeah, that's. I think that was one that worked in our favor.
Somebody said they think that Charlottesville and Westland consolidated a few years before everybody else did to make Eastern.
Interesting.
According to my banners here in the gym, I got to go with 3. So sorry, Betsy. I got to go with the 3 because actually I'll go confirm. You're probably right. I'll go confirm with Mr. Poff.
Now, if I remember correctly, he was here during the consolidation.
He was here during the Civil War, but
Grant hits both free throws. Big shots.
I think he voted for Oliver P. Morton for governor.
Three from Hunt. Rolls out.
No, but he's there for the
rebound.
But he throws it away to Grant. 7-point lead now for Eastern. That bonus is looming large.
Yep. Oh, I thought we got travel.
Yeah, Coach Spalding takes the timeout.
3 minutes, 11 seconds left, and we are shooting the rest of the game. And you're right. That's going to be big.
How many assists do you have Jacob Spaulding for right now?
I have Jake with 5. Of the guys who played, only Grant and Cole don't have assists tonight, which is nice. We're spreading them around.
Yeah.
But Cole's got a steal. Grant's got a couple of blocks and a couple of steals. So, not to mention, what's he got? Is he at 14 now? Or 16, I think, maybe.
15 for
15.
Grant.
Grant filling the stat sheet.
Now Grant, 15 points, 2 rebounds, a couple of blocks. I think 2 blocks, actually.
Yep. And Cyrus Burton, the unsung hero of the third quarter for us, whose passing and hustle got us going.
A lot of things that won't show up in the stat sheet from Cyrus. Silas penetrates back to his brother. Jake just has it ripped away by Hunt, and then Jake picks up the foul.
I like the thinking he was going to try to make up for it and draw that charge, but he was a little bit too close to set his feet.
Yeah. 5 team fouls on the Royals. Under 3 minutes to play. Eastern leads by 7. Cross court, Mike Sell for 3. It's off. Nobody blocked out Carter Lumpkin, and he puts it up and in.
I'd be curious how many points they have off offensive rebounds.
I don't know. I said Carter Lumpkin. It was Peyton Lumpkin.
Deflection there. Yeah, they've been killing us on the offensive boards.
Yeah, Lumpkin's got 8 rebounds. We talked about last year. He's kind of that glue guy.
Yep.
Landon thought about it. Kicks to Jake. Jake for 3. No. Rebounded by Hunt. 5-point game. Lumpkin to Hunt.
And this is a good opportunity for us to learn how to close out a game.
Yep. Faust at the free throw line.
Oh, we let him go.
He had nobody behind him.
Nope.
He's got a game-high 17. Up to Cyrus Burton. Royals by 3, under 2 to play. Nothing stupid. Lay up some free throws here. It's not a layup or a free throw, but Cyrus bails us out and gets the rebound. I mean, you don't want to lose your aggression completely here. Grant, another one, no.
Nope.
But you don't need to shoot that.
Nope.
Cyrus all over the place trying to make something happen.
There, travel.
Faust called for the travel.
Yep. Here comes Deach.
Knight fans don't like it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, he
I think he
did. He caught it just. He didn't realize how close Jake Spaulding was there. I think it was uncalled a lot of times. He did travel, but you don't see that called all the time.
No.
1:15 to go here. Eastern by 3. Class just kind of dribbled over there to Silas. Grant to Jacob. Jacob, 14-footer, got it.
Big shot. And he did that one time before. That's a different way to attack that zone.
Yep. Into Faust. Down inside to Lumpkin.
Yeah, he was a little too far to get a shot.
Yeah, that was good recovery. Faust for 3. Short. Rebound by Silas. Make him foul you, Silas.
Yeah, we can win this game at the free throw line now at this point.
Lumpkin fouls Landon O'Neal.
Probably not the guy you want to foul. 33.2 to go. Royals up by 5. Landon will be shooting a 1-and-1.
But we've struggled as a team from the free throw line here these first couple games.
Yeah, and that's ridiculous with our shooters.
I know. We have struggled.
So let's see if we can get it going.
Eastern has nobody else up here for the rebound. Landon hits the first.
Are we 5 for 5?
Yes. About to be 5 for 6 after you said that.
Yeah, probably. Ryan, when you're watching this, you can blame me. I'll own that one.
6-point lead, under 30 to play. No real hurry here for the Knights. Luby's three, no. Landon's going to secure that rebound, and then he's fouled by Hunt with 18 seconds left here.
So he'll get a 1-and-1 again, and from here on out, we'll be shooting a pair if it gets to that point. Royals still just sitting on 5 team fouls.
Our confirmation here, Westland burnt, and the students started going to Charlottesville. So it wasn't exactly a consolidation. It was Mrs. O'Leary's cow.
Cow got around. That one's not my fault. And really, it's going to run some clock. We'd like the points, but.
Hunt for three.
Nope.
No. Rebound fought for. Hunt gets his own rebound. Another three goes
that
in.
One's good. It's going to be 3.6. We need to get the ball in. We're going to get fouled.
And we'll get 2 free throws there.
Yep.
The key here is drawing up a really good out-of-bounds play. Just get open. I was watching some college basketball. Maybe Baylor ran, we always talk about running like football plays, like the quads. They did the exact same thing. They had all 4 guys out of bounds. It took off, ran a couple of them deep, and then like 2 of them on comeback routes to get it in and get fouled.
I don't know if it was Baylor I saw do that, but I saw somebody do that in one of those tournaments right before Thanksgiving, and I remember you talking about that. We talked with Coach Bechtel about that, didn't we?
And it worked perfectly. If your plan is just to get it in, like this situation, get it in and get fouled, you don't need a great play. You just need to get something that's a clean pass. And the way they ran those comeback routes, they sprinted from the baseline up to about the volleyball line, and then broke it off and came back. And it really becomes a low-risk play.
Right, because if you don't cover them deep, you got a layup.
Yeah. Get it into Grant. Grant's fouled by Lumpkin. And Grant's going to shoot 2. It's a double bonus. And all he has to do is hit 1.
And then we don't play defense.
Yeah.
We don't want any cheap fouls.
Now, why do we put the Spaldings up here? What's the thought process behind that?
I wonder if it's just a harass, maybe get in the way.
On an inbound, maybe?
Yeah.
Or he hits, there we go, hits the free throw.
If we happen to miss it and they grab a rebound, there's somebody there. They can't just get it cleanly. Well, now he's moved him back.
Grant Gray, 16 points, 2 blocks.
I've got him with 2 steals as well.
Yeah. And I said, against New Pal, I believe we had 3 combined points from everybody not named Spalding or O'Neill.
Wow.
Against Westdell, again, we weren't getting a lot of production from those guys. And tonight, Grant has 16. Cyrus has 8. Edric has 6. Cole, 1 of 2 from the arc. He only had 3 points, but efficient 3 points there. And so on a night when we didn't get as much from the Spaldings and Landon, we got it from our other guys. We've been looking for that and searching for that.
Yep.
James just said, good game overall, definitely the 2 best teams in sectional. I'll tell you what, James, the only thing that could screw up the sectional is if we have to play each other on Tuesday night.
Yeah, that would suck.
Grant misses the other.
And they're going to have to get it off. Nope, couldn't even get
the shot off. So the final score here from Charlottesville, Eastern Hancock 56, Northeastern 52. And like I said, these 2 teams, I promise you will meet again in March. I'm just hoping that we meet on Saturday night instead of, Tuesday night or Wednesday night or even Friday. Because there's something special about playing a good team for a sectional championship.
Absolutely.
And that's exactly what I expect this to be and I hope for. Who's our Paxton Farms player of the game?
Well, I'm torn between two of our super subs tonight, between Cyrus Burton and all his dirty work. I got Cyrus with 2 steals, a rebound, 2 assists, and with Grant Gray, who's got a couple of rebounds, a couple of steals, a couple of blocks. What'd you say, 16 points?
16 points.
Was he the second leading scorer in the game behind
Faust? Had 17.
Yeah. So. And Grant really kind of keyed that second quarter where we opened stuff up. We were kind of struggling from the field. So
I'm going to go Grant Gray as our Paxton Farms player of the game tonight. And James, yeah, I'm with you. You're preaching to the choir. I think the sectionals, we need to seed the top 2 teams, keep them on opposite. And I know it's easier said than done, right, to seed. In basketball, a little bit easier than football, but seed those top 2 teams, put us in Northeastern on opposite sides of the bracket, and just make for a great environment. Our luck, we'll play each other at 6 o'clock on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, again, great game tonight. I just love watching well-coached teams.
Absolutely.
And what you saw tonight was the Royals, we don't make a ton of adjustments defensively. We do what we do. We play our zone. We make little tweaks within it, but we get really good at doing what we do. The Knights throw everything at you.
Yep.
And I loved watching how they adjusted. You saw Coach Ross just adjust as the game went along and tweaking his defense, switching between different types of zones. And, man, I mean, it was just a great game to watch here tonight. A lot of fun.
Well, and you talk about the good coaching, but the kids on both sides, the effort was tremendous throughout the game, too. It was just a highly contested game and a lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, like you said. It was a great game. The Royals moved to 3-1 on the season. The Knights moved to 2-2. Look at Northeastern's schedule here. They'll play Blackford next week, the 14th. What would that be, Tuesday night?
Yes.
They play Blackford. Blackford, not quite the same team when you lose the 3rd leading scorer in state history. And they have Shenandoah next weekend. Shenandoah, an interesting team. They're 2-2. I saw them, I watched them a little bit, knowing what they had coming back. They've been a little better than I thought, but Coach McCullough is always going to have his teams ready to play. Royals have the rest of the weekend off as well, and then we've got the Knightstown doubleheader next Friday, and then we'll be at Lincoln on Saturday right after that, so back-to-back games next weekend in what's going to start an interesting Christmas break. Randolph, Southern, Greenfield, and Daleville all over Christmas break. Should lead to some interesting games for the Royals.
Yeah, it would be fun as they start coming a little bit faster.
So again, on a nice warm December night, the Royals come away victorious 56-52 over the Northeastern Knights. We will see. We got a busy week next week. We got wrestling. We have, I think, girls basketball one night, and then we've got the boys game Friday and Saturday. So we'll see you guys then. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.